Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. What's up, everybody? Hail Hydra! I'm your host, Dom. This week we have an episode for you. Season 1, Episode 17. Turn. But with me, I have my co-hosts, Captain Clio.
Clio!
Ah, see? We got your name this time.
Also, the show is S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not sure if you said that.
No,
you didn't.
No.
You just said Hail Hydra.
Yeah, that's all we need. It's Hail Hydra now.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
Double fists in the air, the stupidest salute in the history of everything.
Well, they couldn't go with the, the hand up.
I know,
the Nazis used that.
But it could have been a variation of that. Both fists in the air just look really stupid.
Yes,
True.
and down below is Mike.
Down below. Oh, I'm down here again.
Down there. How goes it?
It goes well down here.
Are you
It's not as cold.
Are you from Australia?
Does this sound like I'm Australian?
No, but you come from a land down under.
This guy.
This guy over here. Clearly, you sound like a New Yorker.
Oh, yeah, clearly I'm a
New Yorker.
New Yorker.
That's where Captain America's from.
That's true, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We're right across the bridge from that.
Yeah.
You could
I was there the other
you could
day.
spit on Brooklyn from where you are.
No, but I can hit it with a potato.
Potato gun?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I don't think your arm is that good.
No, my arm is not that good.
Yes. So, what did you guys think of this episode?
Brilliant.
Most brilliant.
Most brilliant. There is not a lot to talk about, but there is all at the same time.
Yeah, it's it's funny.
It's all of the things to talk about, though.
Yes.
All of the things. All of the things.
So, after seeing Captain America, which, just for clarification purposes, if you have not seen Captain America yet, go away. Leave.
Go watch it.
Shut us off. Like, do not continue listening to us if you have not seen Captain America yet.
Yeah,
All
you're a
of the
terrible
Captain
person.
America will be spoiled.
Yes, you're a terrible person if you have not seen it yet. So coming in from Winter Soldier, we're left in what we believe is the aftermath of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Hydra and all that. So going into S.H.I.E.L.D., what were you guys expecting out of this? Like,
well, I kind of assumed it was in the middle of everything that was happening in Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did not. I thought it was going to be like an aftermath episode, like the episode that took place after Thor 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And see...
Yeah, but this ties in more with Captain America than...
Oh, it does. It's like so much. Like going... So, I know I was really looking forward to the Thor 2 tie-in. And then coming in from Thor, and then it's the very post-credits, the double post-credits scene of Thor 2, where they had the Beast running through, and I was like, oh, S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna have to clean this up, this is gonna be awesome, like, this is gonna be a cool episode. And then nothing was ever done with that, and I was so let down. Like, anything they could have done after that, it would not have been enough for me, because I wanted to see that monster. So now, coming into S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm sitting in there in Captain America, like, in the midst of all this Hydra stuff going on, I go, what the fuck just happened to our show? I go, well, fuck. I cannot wait for this. So, on one hand, I was super excited, but then as the episode was drawing closer and closer, I was like, it's going to be a huge letdown. It's going to be a huge letdown. It's going to feel the same way to me as Thor 2 did. But this tie-in was amazing.
Yeah, there was too much like they advertised the shit out of this. Like, it's all connected, blah. You had to know that it was just gonna be a lot more than what they did with Thor 2.
Yeah, because Thor 2 was just, oh, look, it's an Asgardian. We just had a movie about them.
Right. So, were you guys surprised at who we found out was actually Hydra and who wasn't? I know Clio called most of it.
Yes, I wanted to say when we did our Once Upon a Time podcast, I wanted to say I got everything wrong in Once Upon a Time and everything right in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, that you did. That you did. And
Nothing wrong with that.
And even though you didn't call Ward during our podcast, you called it before you actually... I'll give it to you. Cause,
I did. I
'cause
sat
you got
down with
everything.
my dad and I'm like, I don't feel right about Ward. I think he's Hydra.
Yeah.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
What
I
is-
have
what does that
an
mean?
interesting thought on that though, because I did think a lot about it.
Hmm.
And the way that Ward acted, it seemed like he wasn't a Hydra sleeper agent, but when he saw Garrett was Hydra, he jumped ship.
Dick.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I could totally see that
I think
because
so.
that was his SO. Like he had looked up to Paxton's character. I forget his name. Was it Agent what?
Either that, Garrett.
Agent Garrett. Yeah.
Either that, or Ward is a much better actor than I give him credit.
Well, here's the thing. I was reading an article about when all this stuff was known to everybody, and Hydra being part of it was something they knew going into the series. They 100% knew this. All the actors knew.
Yeah.
It's not like most shows where they'll keep them in the dark on a big thing till like just before. They knew going into it, specifically because they could not mention anything to do with Hydra. That was part of the thing. Like they could not mention. They called it the H word. So yeah, there was no mention of that whatsoever. And then Ward, I forget who plays him, but the actor who plays Ward,
Brett Bolden. I know that for some reason.
there you go, was not told until like an episode before.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about the actor. I'm talking about Ward,
Okay.
the character.
Yeah. So I mean, like as an actor going in and
I know
playing
he's a
that
good
character.
actor. I'm saying the character Ward.
Yeah. So he didn't really know much of what was going on anyway, but I don't know, that's gotta be frustrating, I think, as an actor. Like I know there's so many shows where it's kind of become the norm. Lost was like one of the big ones. And then Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and
it's a way to get a genuine reaction.
yeah, but at the same time it's hard to foreshadow things because you don't know what you're playing into. Like I was also I believe it was Pallyfest, where they asked if there was something between Fitz and Simmons, and they said that they genuinely don't know. The writers won't tell them, but they're playing the characters off as if they're brother and sister.
Yeah.
And said that if things change down the line, it's going to be awkward. So, I don't know. It's stuff like that when you have something that could be so pertinent to the way you portray your character. It seems kind of frustrating, don't you think?
I mean, kinda. I would imagine it is.
Yeah, but in the same vein, it's like your characters will evolve, and so will what's happening. So you may feel these characters may feel like this, and then it could change.
Yeah.
So
It's true. Most characters are usually not the same from the first time we meet them.
and if they are, they're usually really boring.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
true.
Exactly. So, all right. So, what else? We had Ward as the potential sleeper agent, if not freshly turned Hydra member. Bill Paxton as the Clairvoyant, right?
Is he
Officially the Clairvoyant?
He never said yes.
Right.
All he ever admitted to was being Hydra. I don't remember him actually saying, "Yeah, I'm the Clairvoyant."
Correct.
But I think we can assume that he was behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not the official Clairvoyant in title, then I think the computer Zola is.
Ooh, Zola. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that in the Captain America podcast.
You did.
I seriously thought that's what it was. I thought that we were gonna have a face-to-face with that AI again. But we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it made sense, though, the way they sold him. Because he came up with the algorithm that will predict how people are going to turn out in 20 years or whatever.
Yep.
And it also could have just been Garrett was the Clairvoyant using Zola.
Yeah.
There is that, yeah.
So, combination probably is what it is.
Yeah.
And the Clairvoyant is just a red herring to have them focused on the wrong thing.
Right.
Red herring.
Red herring. Well, speaking of red herring, Centipede was a red herring because they said they had to create Centipede because they couldn't call it Hydra, but Centipede is Hydra.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense now, I guess.
Yep.
Because Hydra was still asleep and Centipede was the working parts while Hydra was asleep.
Right. So
true.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's just this coming from that movie Captain America: Winter Soldier to this episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still blowing my mind. Still blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind is still blown.
I mean, I knew the show was good. I didn't know how good until now.
Yeah. And I think I don't know. I all of my cousins, everyone I sort of talked to about S.H.I.E.L.D. were like, "Oh yeah, I heard it sucks, so I never watched it." I'm like, seriously, watch the first episode, skip about 7 episodes, and keep watching, and you'll thank me. Yeah,
right around, I think it was The Hub. I believe that was episode 8. That's right around where it started getting good.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought about this a little bit, and I think they took those like 6 or 7 episodes in the beginning, setting up these bad guys that we then haven't seen at all.
Right.
Again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, this sets up so much for like the next season and everything too, because I don't see how they're not going to go into another season at this point.
Yeah, but I don't. How many? We have a couple episodes left though, still, right?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna wrap up this Clairvoyant, Bill Paxton, Hydra kind of thing.
Oh no, I know, but I think that because they were saying the fridge is still secure. I don't think the fridge is going to be secure for very long.
No. And interestingly enough, what is it, South Africa?
Yeah.
There's a base.
Yeah, they said they're...
Yeah.
They mentioned that one.
And isn't that the base of something that they just mentioned in Captain America? The post-scenes credit, that was in South Africa.
Oh, so that's...
Oh.
Under Hydra control.
Correct.
Okay. That's not good.
Yeah. No, that's not good. So maybe we'll be getting more of a Avengers tie-in than we planned on S.H.I.E.L.D. this season.
More of an Avengers tie-in than we planned. Oh, it's just scandalous.
I would say yes, but I don't think that they're gonna...
It's still about a year away.
Bring in Strucker and... I'm not sure that that's...
I don't think it's out of the question.
Gonna do. Yeah, I don't think it's out of the question, but it's very, very unlikely.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only confirmed cast member we have making a comeback, a return from the movies is Sam Jackson will be appearing in the season finale for S.H.I.E.L.D.
I mean,
and they said season, not series. They specifically said season finale.
Bro.
Yes.
So getting Maria Hill again.
Oh, yes.
I read it today. They confirmed because How I Met Your Mother is now done.
Yep.
Completely. So she is going to be, a guest in one episode, I think, coming up, the next episode or 2. And then they said, it's possible that she'll be open for more guest appearances.
Well, I heard that she's being promoted from guest appearance to a reoccurring character.
Oh.
Good.
So,
even that.
Yeah. So, I believe now with, who is it? Hand? She's Hand or Hill?
Hand.
She's
Hand.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Hill is who we were just talking about.
Okay. With Hand dead.
Yeah.
That leaves Hill and Coulson as the highest ranking members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Can I just say, fuck that?
Also, technically...
Because I was like, she's... I knew she wasn't going to be Hydra, and I'm like, because if she was Hydra, then that closed off a lot of plot from the, other Marvel materials that she's in. But then they killed her and closed off her plot, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah,
they ended some potential there.
So if anything, I think we're probably gonna get Guardians tie-in somewhere at the end of this, or just like a hint, not necessarily a big tie-in, but but some kind of hint in that direction, because that's the next movie. It comes out in I think like 2 months or so, right?
Guardians of the
August.
Galaxy,
Guardians.
August, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like
Yes.
4 months away.
Yeah, so that's 4 months. This will be long over by then, and we won't be having season 2 until very earliest. I want to say is October.
Mm-hmm.
Probably September when season 1's, when all the fall shows start again.
Yeah, they usually start September, October, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So I don't think at the earliest we'll see S.H.I.E.L.D. until then. So they'll probably do something minor to set it up. But I know that they had talked about wanting to go to other worlds and stuff within S.H.I.E.L.D. But they said that that's just not possible in season 1 because they have too much establishment. They had too much, and it makes even more sense knowing that they've been working this whole time to the build-up of Hydra. They didn't explore a lot of other things that everybody kind of wished that they did. But they did still have some time to set up some characters, like Graviton was set up, and was it Iceman? Was that who it was? Iceman?
Blizzard.
Who Iceman? Iceman's
Iceman's
like
the next man.
X-Men's the next man.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. So Blizzard. But yeah, so I fully expect those 2 characters to be back next season. And I expect them to travel off planet at least once next season. That's my predictions. So I don't know. Next episode we have is called Providence, with Colonel Glenn Talbot is now on the trail. Coulson and his team will seek out refuge in the last place anyone would dare to look for them, where they begin to uncover S.H.I.E.L.D.'s most dangerous secrets that could destroy them all.
And that's even another tie-in. Colonel Glenn Talbot. He's if I remember correctly, he was a subordinate of General what's-his-face. The guy is always hunting Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like one of his second or third in command or something who works with him often.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why the hell is he hunting them?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe he's Hydra.
Sorry, I'm confused. I just found as I said that, my webpage loads to a picture of Charles Darwin and George Carlin, and they look identical, and I'm freaking the fuck out right now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just had to tell you why my face might have looked terrified.
Yep.
Totally off topic. But anyway.
Yeah. Adrian Pezdar will be playing Talbot. I don't... Let's see. Film. He was in the 2003 film Hulk. 2003. Which one was that?
Yeah.
That was the...
That was
Eric Bana. That was the bad one.
Wait, why would... Unless he plays this... Is he in both?
Wait, same guy?
I don't know.
No, he's played by Josh Lucas in that.
Oh, okay.
Why the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
Huh, interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this will be the...
Ross. Ross is the...
Ross. General Ross. That's his name.
Ross.
Okay. So Major General Talbot is now officially being added to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because that Hulk film technically wasn't part of the MCU. Only the second one was. The second one was.
The first one is unofficially part of it because the second one is a continuation of the plot of the first one. They don't explicitly say it, but it is inferred that he already has the stuff and,
Right. So.
Went to the jungle and did all this stuff and... Yeah.
Yep.
So it's inferred that that's sort of part of it.
Right.
All right, then.
Yep, so, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this episode.
Yeah.
I just can't get enough S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, and it hurts me. It actually pains me to think that there's only, 5 episodes left?
Yeah.
5
that's
episodes.
A lot of episodes.
It is. But realistically, it's not. It's like, all right, 5 weeks, that's a long time. But that's like 3 hours at absolute most. I'm like, that's not enough. I need more. Because they're 42 minutes each, roughly. It's like 3.5 hours. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I can't wait. Can't wait. I think that about wraps things up, right? You guys have anything else you want to add in?
Shit. Yes, I did. I don't fucking know. This episode was like a lot of action.
It was.
It's hard to comment on so much action.
One thing I don't think we brought up was the kiss.
Oh my.
We didn't bring that up, but the kiss.
Sky and yeah.
No. I was
Sky
like,
and
Sky,
Ward.
do it, and then they kissed, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm still hard shipping her with Fitz.
I'm shipping Fitz and Simmons.
Yeah, I don't. I'm on board with the actors. I think they're
awesome.
Besties.
They're awesome.
They're besties.
Unfortunately, one of them is gonna have to die.
In true Whedon fashion.
In true Whedon fashion, probably, maybe this season, but likely not. Probably the next season or two, one of them's gonna die.
Yeah, I don't expect
Whedon's
any major.
Yeah,
I don't expect any of the main cast to die. The first season could be completely wrong on that, but I don't expect it.
But you know what? Unless old Joss is getting soft in his old age.
Hey, it's not necessarily that. He very well could be getting word from the higher ups about the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they want these characters for something and he can't kill them off. He very well probably wanted to kill off one of them each episode. We don't know.
The systematic destruction of the whole team.
The systematic death of it.
I mean, every episode puts the team in danger. One of them's got to go at some point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's got to succumb.
Statistically, someone has to die.
It's gonna be Ward.
I don't. Is he even part of the team anymore?
Gonna kill him.
Is Ward even part of the team anymore? Like, is he gonna sneak back into Coulson's team?
I think he's gonna sneak back. I think so.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Because Shield is in shambles. There's no oversight. He could just say, "Yeah, I dropped him off. Sure, totally. Let's go do some shit now."
True.
Stab you in the back.
Yeah. True.
Or like Mike said before, it could be a double agent.
See, double agent doesn't make too much sense to me because, like I said, if you're there with no witnesses and you kill everybody on board, what purpose did that serve? Yeah, but it's not about the
witnesses. It's getting
Garrett's trust.
Getting into Garrett's trust, yeah.
I mean, I guess. Very vaguely.
Just very glad Triplet's not a.
For a moment, I thought.
I know. I was like, no, don't stab her.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh man, all of the adrenaline for that episode.
Yeah.
Yep. Clio, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Cliomoto on Twitch and no, that's a lie.
That is a lie.
On Twitter and Tumblr and Pinterest and blah blah blah. You find me on Twitch at the Cliomoto.
I'm gonna go follow you on blah 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 at Cliomoto.
At blah blah blah
blah blah blah. Mike, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Thilladren, THILLADREN.
His is a lot simpler.
Yeah, so is mine. You can follow me at do. And you can follow us all on tvcaptive.com as well as /ASOTV podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, G+, and right here on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, follow, give us feedback, comments, questions. We'll bring them up on the next show. Till next week. See you guys later.
Bye.
Hail Hydra.
No.
Hail Hydra.
No.
I love the matter-of-fact way that Garrett goes, Hail Hydra. It was just like super matter-of-fact.